Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again with our TriMotor plane right here. This thing, of course, actually has fuel, it does fly, it has a bit of an interior now as well, which is awesome. And today, what I decided I wanted to do was add some dials into this thing and try and make the cockpit look a little bit nicer. I think we're also going to add some, like, pictures and stuff to the outside to try and make the outside look nice as well. So, let's get on with it, shall we? Alright, so this right here is what we are working with. I do think there's a little bit of a situation going on down here. We're gonna maybe have to sort this thing out eventually, but for right now, that's fine. So, what do we want to do? Well, first things first, obviously, as is tradition for this plane, we're gonna change the color of it. And it is actually gonna be Frantic Red. I am then gonna go ahead and put a cross, I guess, on the back end. Oh, not like that. Not that kind of cross. Oh no, wait, it's not actually the right height, but sure, that's fine. Yeah, alright, cool, we've got a cross on the back. A little bit strange, but it'll work. Anyway, let's go to the inside and add some dials to this thing. Here we go. Dial is... In fact, actually, if I go for an instrument panel instead... Instrument panels... we can shove those guys into there like this. We can have one on that side, one on this side. And then in the center, we can have an artificial horizon. Yeah! Alright, shove that into there just like that. That is awesome. We're then going to go down to here. I kind of want 3 throttles. I know that might seem a little bit weird, but that is kind of what I want to do. Also, what's going on down here? Alright, let's delete those 2 and actually shove these guys down there like that. Gonna delete this guy as well and actually shove this guy down here like this. And that looks fine. Yeah. Alright, paint the side of that, that's okay. In fact, paint it this color. Alright, yes. Alright, so what do we actually need to show on this? Well, instrument 1 is going to be our speed. Here we go, so let's go and shove that into there. 2 is going to be our fuel. There we go. 3 is going to be our battery. And 4, I don't really know. For now, we'll leave 4. Never mind, we're going to go with altitude, because this is an aircraft. So, let me go ahead and actually plumb all of this together, and hopefully once that's done, we will be good to go. So we're going to set that one to 2, this one to 3, and this one to 4, and that seems awesome. Yeah. Alright, so let's go inside, and I'll show you guys what I've done on the other side. So we've got engine temperature, and engine temperature. That is all of the engine temperatures we need. I think they might actually all be hooked up to the same number right now, but that's fine. We then need to figure out what to do with this one, which I'm not sure what I want, actually. Okay, so I've actually added a clock, I think, to this, and actually everything still is the same. I don't know why that's happening, because on this side nothing's the same, so why on this side is it all the same? I don't know, I feel like that makes no sense, actually. Alright, never mind. They're all the same except this one now, so this is the time. 0.56. Right, sure. 0.56 is the time. Don't ask. Anyway, that's okay. So, what I want to do now is actually add some numbers to the sides back here, probably. Don't know what those numbers are going to be, but let's do that. Okay, so I've deleted a hole in the side. We now need paint blocks. Here we go. Paintable signs. Let's go ahead and shove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. And now we need to actually paint numbers into this. No idea how I'm going to do this, but actually all of it is going to be red anyway until we figure that out. It's probably not the best way of doing it, actually, because actually these grids are very useful. Undo everything. Undo everything. Okay, so, what numbers shall we do? I don't know. Let's start with... We're going to do it in pink. We'll go across... Ooh, not like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then across 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do this across here. And we're going to do it again. 3, 4. That's not going to work. Hang on. That is completely incorrect. Yeah, hang on. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yep. No, this is now going to work. And then if I do all of that. Excellent. Yeah. We can now do the same thing here. And here. And here. All right. Cool. Cool. Right, that's good. On the inside, we're going to go ahead and do another layer. like so. Yes. And then on the inside of that, we're going to go ahead and do this. So another layer, another layer, another layer, another layer. Bosh, 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 bosh. That is an 8. Okay. Alright, so, this is all good. So we've got an 8. You might have noticed I've moved it from the front to the back because I want to put like a letter at the start. Don't know what that letter's going to be just yet, but yes. Let's go with another 8 right here, and then a 0, and then like an A or something. Okay, so there it is. I don't really like it, but it's what we've got. So let's go ahead and replace all of this color now with red. And once we've done that, it should hopefully look somewhat okay. And then once you've done that as well, we can also change it a little bit so that these aren't pink, they're going to be like white, or they're going to be black. Either or, hopefully. So if I go ahead and change these to white, there we go. That should actually look all right, at least somewhat anyway. There we go, yep, and there we go. All right, let's spawn it in and see what that looks like. Sure, I like that. We're then going to go ahead and go through this, and hopefully, we're going to go ahead and copy it, turn it around, move it to the side. I've got something in my throat, bring it over to the other side, paste it, there we go, and merge that up. Okay, so now we've got it on both sides. Some there, and if we go to the other side, there is some right there. Beautiful. That actually looks really nice. Okay, so I also want like another version of this, but actually a lot smaller down here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've actually got like a perfect amount. Don't know whether to start it here or start it back. Oh, unless I do it up here. That's 5. No, I want it down here. Right, cool. So we're going to shove each of these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What we're then going to do is obviously write A-088. Okay, that's what we need to do. But starting on this one. Cool. Alright, so I've gone A088. There we go. Hopefully that looks somewhat okay. And then in this one, I want to essentially change this all to that. There we go. I'm then going to go in one block and go all the way around the sides, just like this. We're then going to get the red. And we're going to change all of the inside of that to red. Yes. And then we're going to add a little cross in the center. I think that just looks really sick. Obviously, it's like the Swiss Airlines. Is it actually called Swiss Air? I think it's called Swiss Air. Logo, but actually, that's fine. And actually, that's just the Swiss flag. But whatever. So, yeah, I actually really like that being down there. Let's go ahead and actually take that and put it on the other side as well. And hopefully that'll look good there as well. Okay, so we're on the other side. Let's paste this in, merge that together, and spawn it in. So we got A088, A088. If we go to the other side, we've got A088. Very nice. And right here, A088. Okay, she's looking pretty good. You know what the next thing that we're going to do is? We're going to steal this one off of here. We're going to go ahead and copy it. I'm going to go ahead and flip it around and stuff. There we go. We're going to bring it forwards, bring it sideways, and A088 is going to go into said wings. Here we go. So if I drop that down into there, it's fine to be a little bit like that. So if I just paste this in here, I guess that's fine. If we then actually add the Swiss logo again to the side, we can then put it on the other side too. Okay, so we're going to take it off this side, we're going to move it over to the other side, and I think it just goes there. Now, realistically, it doesn't actually have to be flipped over at all, so I think we just paste it on there like that. However, actually, now that I think about it, what I want to do is essentially like put this. If I cut this and move it to this side and paste it there, I then grab the whole thing, there we go, and we move it across to here, and then we build all of the rest of it back in, like this guy. Oh, hang on, this guy, all the way into there. We can merge this guy, and that one's already merged. What does that look like? Let's have a little look from above. Yeah, that works. I might actually change those guys to actually be black, though, on both sides. That makes sense, right? Okay, so we went from doing the dials on the inside of here to actually adding like a bunch of random letters and stuff to the outside of the aircraft. However, I do think it looks pretty good. So we got this one on the back, we got this one on the wing, and we got this one on the front, and all of them actually look quite nice. Oh, and if you're wondering what these are on the roof, these two things right here, those are the microcontrollers that allow this thing to actually work. I figured they'd add some detail to the side, and they kind of do. You know, I just came to the front of the aircraft, and obviously it looks like this so far, but what if we actually painted this bit red? Does that look nicer? I actually think it does. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Other than that, I'm not actually entirely sure what I want to do today. We need to actually figure out whether it still takes off. So let's do that first before we do anything else. And yeah, we'll go from there. So we got our speed. Oh, we can actually figure out our speed as well. Anywho, let's go and turn these guys on up here. Turn the lights on. There we go. And let's try and move to begin with. What? None of the clutches work. See, this is why we test things, because sometimes things don't work. It's really strange. Anyway, all we gotta do is turn these guys on again. There we go. Turn all of those guys on. And now we take off. Do they spin? Alright, the front one's spinning, that one's spinning, and that one's spinning too. Okay, did we even test this after adding catalytic converters? I don't know if we did. Anyway, let's get it into the sky and see what it looks like when it's flying. Alright, here we go. Alright, catalytic converters are doing their job. There is no smoke anywhere. I do want the flaps on this thing to work, because taking off right there kind of sucked. But this is cool. This is very cool. I like it. Alright, so let's turn ourselves around again. Oh, try not to die on our way around. Again, it is kind of underpowered, which is exactly what I want. I say that, actually, it only actually falls out the sky when we turn like that, but that's because we lose a bunch of speed, which is fine, and makes sense. So, we're going to go in for a landing. We have lots of fuel. We're actually very fuel efficient, which is nice. Our batteries aren't actually regenerating, though, so we need some way of powering those a bit better. But anyway, let's go ahead and glide in. Glide is a strong term for what we just did there, but that worked. That actually worked fine. Also, it looks beautiful now. I'm loving it. I need to come up with some sort of like nice thing to go in here, but I don't know what to put there just yet. Okay, so this is where we are currently at. I did say that I wanted the flaps to work, so that is the next job. These right here are our flaps, and I'm actually thinking they're a little bit small. So I'm gonna delete them. Yep, and then I'm gonna go across, and we're gonna add some bigger ones. Yeah. Control surfaces, let's go with medium. Yep, we're gonna grab it in this color. And then if I can shove this into there and actually have it work, that'd be great. I think that's fine. Yeah, no, I actually do think that will work. So now we can actually add a thingamabobby in here, a throttle into there as well. And just shove it straight onto here like this. And maybe, just maybe, this will work. Flaps there, flaps here. Let's go ahead and label that flaps. Here we go. Yep, full opposite. Good. Alright, good. And, yeah, we're going to connect them to the electricity as well, which is nice. So connect that to there. That does mean this is no longer connected, but that's fine. Connect this to there as well, and connect that down to there too. Okay. Let's see how it works with flaps involved. Also, side note, I am actually going to go ahead and take some of these, and I'm going to try and put them in the front somewhere as well. Don't know why. But I think it might produce some sort of extra lift. I don't know. Yep, all that seems good. Yes. Do I have any extra room for any more of this? Yeah, I do. Right, that's going to go there, 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 and there. And here as well. Okay. That's quite a lot of extra thingamabobbies. Good. All right, now to... Oh, I didn't give this any electricity. This is something that I always do. I always miss something with the electricity. And it's always something that actually really matters. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what happens this time. So if I open this up and I jump inside, let's go and fly, fly, fly. Here we go, bosh, bosh. These guys as well. Don't want this to actually be like too crazy. Oh, it's inverted. It's inverted. It is the opposite way that we want it to be. But actually that's okay, because if I make this 0 and the min value minus 0.25, if I then spawn this in and we drop it down, that'll be pretty awesome. Yeah. All right, here we go. So those flaps are right there. Let's do these two and this one and all of this. Put that down all the way. Amazing. Is that as down as far as it goes? Oh, wow. Okay, I might need them to be a little bit more crazy than that. But that's fine. Let's see if with the addition of that, we can actually take off straight out of here. Likelihood, minimal. However, Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Let's increase the actual amount that it could go down by. So, there we go. Let's try that. Okay, drop that all the way down. There we go. And turn the brakes off. Let's go again. Okay, this time we're actually gonna go for a runway, because that makes sense. Here we go, turn it to the side. And go, go, go! Floor it! Yeah! Okay. Do we have the additional lift of that or not? The answer is seemingly no. Whoa! We actually need to be full throttle to take off. That's interesting. Alright guys, we are back inside. We're actually on the runway this time now, so let's see what happens when we've got this. Seems really weird having planes above us, but it's fine. Flaps all the way down, yes. Let's go and throttle up to pretty much full. Actually, to full. There we go. Turn the brakes off, and let's see if we can take off before the end of the runway. Alright, here we go. Yeah! Oh, nice! That actually totally works. That is amazing. That is so, so good. Okay, right, well, I think that is actually going to be the end of the build series for this plane. I'm actually really happy with it. One thing that I would say, actually, is we might come back and visit this and try and add pontoons and actually make it a pontoon plane. In fact, I might do that in the next episode. So maybe this series isn't actually over. But, yeah, this thing, pretty sick. It actually works really, really well. And I'm very happy that we ended up building a TriMotor. Because, yeah, I haven't actually built one that worked quite this well and looked this good before. I don't know, I would say this looks quite nice. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.